So I've been making reactions to different Australian sketch shows recently, and a couple of people recommended this show. It's called The Late Show, and this skit in particular is called the Arnold Schwarzenegger Interview. So tell me more about The Late Show. I don't know too much about this one, but tell me what the best sketch from the show was, and yeah, tell me your memories of it. Tell me if you've seen this Arnold Schwarzenegger interview before as well.
All right, now, a very big moment here for us on The Late Show tonight. I want you to go wild. We've got a very special guest, but please don't mention his latest film, Last Action Hero, because he's a little bit sensitive about it, okay?
Yeah, I like that movie,
please
man.
go
I thought it was quite good.
I've just said Sydney's won the Olympics. Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger! Here he comes. Arnie. Please,
Look at that chin.
Arnie, thanks for joining us tonight on The Late Show.
What on earth, man? The prosthetics used in this. Look at that, man. That face. That's frightening.
It's fantastic to be here.
I thought it might be. Now, tell us, what have you been working on at the moment?
Well, Nick, as you know better than most people, I'm always looking for something, a movie, which will be a challenge for me, which will, you know, expand my range as an actor. So at the moment, I am doing Terminator 3.
Right. Now, what happens in this one?
In this one, what happens is the evil forces of the future send me back in time to the present to kill the little fat kid from Hey Dad. You know the one. You know that kid.
Who's that kid?
Hasta la vista, little fat kid.
Now, who's directing this one?
We've got Ivan Reitman, who is fantastic. I think a genius. You know, for one script, he'll have 20, 30 guys writing it. You know, have one guy just for relationship scenes, one guy just for action, one guy just for, you know, the scenes where a guy goes down to the dry cleaners to get his jacket and it's not ready. But, you know, but if it is ready, he'll have a different writer to do that scene. You know, he'll have one writer just for verbs, doing words.
Right.
One just for nouns, one just for the swear words. You know, on this movie, we got the guy that did all the swear words for Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2. Shit, that was one of his. Yeah. Asshole, he wrote that.
Fine work indeed. Now, you've been doing a lot of comedies recently.
I did one, I don't know if you people remember, called Twins. You remember that one? Yeah. I did that, thank you. I did that one, but, you know, with Danny DeVito, who is fantastic, I think a genius. And I say to them, it's not going to work because he's very short, doesn't look anything like me. But the director, Ivan Reitman, said, wait till you see it. And, you know, and he is a genius. And I did, and to me, even though we had the same shirts on, it still didn't look like twins, you know, but you know, that movie was a big hit, so I don't know. But I think it would have been funnier if they had someone that looked more like me.
This is so good, man. The accent is like fantastic. The mannerisms, that face, I cannot get over that face, man. It looks, it's very like uncanny. You can tell who it's supposed to be, but there's something just very scary about it.
Now are you going to do more comedies?
Well, I'm trying to move away from the action kind of movie, you know, where I have the big machine gun, I shoot about 500 people, and then blow them up with the rocket launcher, and then take out the big machete and cut off their arms and legs, and then crush their heads like coconuts and bury them, and dance on their graves, and then find all their relatives and shoot them with the flamethrower, and then pull out their entrails and eat them, and then, you know, blow everything up with gelatin. I mean, sure, that can be quite funny. But, you know, I want to do more of the Nutty Professor kind of a comedy, you know, with me tripping over and slapstick and custard pie, that kind of thing. I was talking to Ivan Reitman, who is fantastic, I think a genius. And he said I should do When Harry Met Sally kind of comedy where I meet a girl, all kinds of hijinks and mix-ups. I say maybe I could shoot her. But he said no, more kind of mix-ups and, you know, custard pie, which is fantastic. Yeah.
Now, what do you enjoy making the most? Action or comedy?
You know, I think about this a lot, Mick. What I really like making is $20 million on a plane just to beat the shit out of a few guys, you know. But, you know, I'm proud of all my movies, my action movies, my comedy movies, and I talk about them all in my new book, which is called A Man and His Movies.
That's fantastic. That's very interesting, Al. Now, just before you do go, we might just take a few questions from the audience quickly. Yes, you, sir.
Yes, Arnold, I saw that movie, your movie, Last Action Hero, and I found that it wasn't very good.
What?
Opinion noted.
Man, that was so out of the blue, so good. Line in the streamers.
We might end the audience participation section there, and thank you very much for coming in today, Arnold.
Thanks very
It's been
much.
fantastic. Just before you do go, something I've always wanted to ask you. I
Yeah,
mean,
what would
you've
that
got
be?
a very big, crusty exterior, but I can't help thinking that inside there somewhere there's a tall, skinny guy with glasses just busting to get out.
Whose bony little ass did you say you were going to kick across this stage earlier on?
That was a joke in the best possible way. I do mean that. And the pants, I love them. Where did you get them?
Solway, where the big men buy.
Fair
Solway.
enough. Okay, thank you very much. And to take us out, Arnie, I understand you're going to show us a bit of a clip from your latest film.
That's right, I've got a new movie coming out, which is a remake of an old movie, which I don't know if you remember, called Citizen Kane, which nobody remembers. It's all black and white film, you know. So what we've done is we've updated it, me and Ivan Reitman, who is a genius, and we've updated it, made it a bit more fun. Have a look.
The mob killed his wife. Schwarzenegger is one citizen who's been pushed too far. Citizen Kane.
I think it would be fun to run a newspaper.
Oh man, that was actually like that. We can talk about the chat show segment of that, which was like great. Seeing Arnie, or the parody of Arnie, so good, that accent. But the actual production value in that ad was actually very good just for a sketch show. They got everything perfect. The angles of the shots, the explosions, everything, the storyline. But even like the little detail, like the look of this, the font and stuff. That is great stuff, man. The Late Show, tell me more about that. As I said, don't know anything about it. That's my first time seeing anything from it. What is it? All like a chat show format, or is there other sketches, other types of sketches? Definitely going to be checking out more from that. Tell me if we've got any other interview sketches like this, and tell me what you think about this one. Thanks.